right. Hello. Hi, everyone. So, haven't been making videos consistently for a year, but still been collecting empties. So I have a lot of stuff I'm trying. You know, this is historically a video I don't do quickly, but I'm gonna try. I really am. Okay, so favorite face wash. Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. This stuff is hard to find, but it works really well, but you go through it fast because it's like really kind of watery, but it will take off foundation that will not come off with other stuff, or stuff that really needs like an oil to break it up, or not even the foundation. I have the skincare, which may be in here. Oh God, the dust. Paula's Choice Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. That stuff is hard to get off and your face will feel all grippy and weird. This stuff gets it off first go when nothing else does. I have repurchased this many times. I've been using something else from Pacifica lately. Can you see the dust floating around? Which may be in here. Should be in here. I might have thrown it away. At one point I was like, I'm never gonna make a makeup video again. But no, here I am. The Pacifica stuff works really well, except for that Paula's Choice skincare. It does not. I have to wash my face twice with that. So I really like that Garnier stuff, but my Target doesn't sell it anymore, and basically I have to buy it online at like Ulta. So I've been trying to find something that we could just get in store instead. Just not as good, but it also lasts longer, the Pacifica one, because that you just go through so fast. Oh, this is not boding well. For how long? It's been 2 minutes and I talked about one thing. Glossier Soothing Face Mist, Rose Water. I don't know. I would just kind of spray my face with it. Oh, that Whispers thing. I think the deal was that that has the non-linty covering. Such a disaster. I don't really use cotton pads. I've been using cotton balls when I absolutely have to, but I've been really trying not to because it just feels a little bit wasteful. And I just can't seem to get the hang of using like a washable thing for getting like eyeliner and stuff. Usually I just take like a little tissue or something, like a little bit of toilet paper, and try to get the majority off and just figure the rest will come off in the morning. Okay, I just finished this like 2 days ago. Paula's Choice Skin Balancing Ultra Sheer Daily Defense SPF 30. This felt like something that was gonna have be really good for wearing makeup over. And with my face in the current state that it is, not using Differin, it works really well. When I was using Differin, it really didn't. So I would actually consider repurchasing this, because right now I don't really have an SPF that I really like in the winter with my face in its current situation. So I might think about actually buying it. It's just I've been like going all drugstore and not buying any nice skincare, and I kind of like that, but finding an SPF that wears nicely under makeup is kind of a challenge. Cerave Pm, I have gone through so many bottles of this. It's just my like easy go-to moisturizer when I need a little bit extra moisture. I haven't been using it lately. Lately I've been using this e.l.f. oil. It's got like, what is it? What's in it? I don't know. It's very like hip cannabis. I don't remember. No, I'm saving that. I'm saving the makeup item. Shea Moisture Pure Argan Oil. So instead of repurchasing one of the variety of different oils I use on my face, I did the Pure Argan Oil from, where was it from? Well, Shea Moisture. Got it at Target. It was okay. I think it's just a little bit heavier for my face, and the e.l.f. one that I'm using right now seems to be just the right level of moisture for what I need, so I don't break out too much and it doesn't leave my face feeling dry. So I went through several of these. There's probably several in here. Milani Prime Protect. I just use this like a SPF, basically. It's SPF 30. It's a face primer in theory, but I just used it in quantities like you would an SPF. And when I was using Differin, this was the only thing that worked reasonably well under makeup. Now, not so much. I think I might have another bottle, a tube of it. Neutrogena Norwegian formula hand cream, fragrance free. So I use this on hands, for my kids' hands when they're getting like eczema and whatnot. On my hands if my hands are really dry. And I also actually use this on my face. So I have think about it. How do you say it? How do you say it? Try to think. What does it look like? Insert the little image. Seborrheic. Dermatitis. Cradle cap type stuff underneath my lip and around my nose and around my eye area-ish. And so after I've done skincare, this is what I put on last thing on those spots, and it keeps them from being flaky. So I go through a fair amount of that. Another one of the random oils, the Ordinary rosehip seed oil. I think this is also a little too heavy. I used it while I was on Differin when my skin was very dry for that 1.5 or 2 years or however many. Oh, I mentioned this in a video. The e.l.f. Lasting Finish? No, not Lasting Finish. Something. The smell is so horrendous. I felt like it was a public service to call it out. Awful, awful fragrance. So strong. Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid. I have used this stuff. I did not use any of those. I couldn't use anything when I was on Differin other than Differin and like moisturizers. Now that I'm not using Differin, I'm going back to the BHA because it helps with my acne, and you know, exfoliant's supposed to be good. I use that everywhere basically except like right around my eyeballs. You know, Differin, couple tubes of Differin, which great at keeping my acne away, bad for making my face flake. So I was so tired of my skin peeling that I'm done for now. For forever, who knows. Another of the Cerave Pm. A whole mess of mascaras that I don't think I really have anything to say about, except a couple kind of noteworthy things. Oh, look at this. Here's another Milani Prime and Protect. Here are 2 more Neutrogena hand creams. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's another Garnier micellar. Oh, more Cerave Pm. And let me see if there's anything else in here. Oh, since I was talking about SPFs, the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. SPF 30. Whew, that must be old. And oh yeah, Paula's Choice Omega Complex Moisturizer. I don't even remember. I remember it had slightly funny smell, but that's about it. A wee little bottle of Bioderma. I don't find that any different than the, what's it called? The Garnier micellar water. I don't use micellar waters all that much, except I really don't use them right now, come to think of it. Because usually if I'm trying to clean up eye makeup around my eyes, like after I wash my face, I use a makeup remover, like a waterproof makeup remover. Okay, so a bunch of mascaras, and the only ones, oh, good grief, there's a lot of old stuff in here. This is nice, this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, which I should set aside. My MAC, what the heck is that called? Their recycling program. It's got a 2 in it. Back to MAC. I like the wand on that for like lower lashes and whatnot, and I think it's like a water resistant formula, but paying extra money for mascara. What I use that's similar is the Clump Crusher, CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant. I have bought that many times over and I'm totally fine using that indefinitely. The only things notable really out of all of these, this I got like in a Target beauty box, I think, and it's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Plumping Waterproof Mascara. This does have a really nice wand and formula, and you know, it's good. It works fine. It works as expected in the waterproof aspect, but what's really nice is that you can build up volume easily, and I find I find it a little bit harder to find a waterproof formula and brush and whatnot, but then I don't use a lot of waterproof formulas. Not sure where that came from, that idea. Anyway, whatever. It's a very nice formula. It applies really nicely. It builds up really nicely. But the downside is it smells so strong. It has a super strong fragrance, and I cannot stand it. Can't stand it. So I would not repurchase just because of that reason. Right now I'm using the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Waterproof, which is fine, but I do find it's dried out really fast, which is unexpected. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to mention, the Milk Kush Mascara. I do really like how this looks on my eyes, but it does irritate my eyes. I've been in denial because I like it so much, how it applies and looks, but it makes my eyes hurt. So I would not buy it separately normally anyway, but I was thinking about using my little vouchers for it. No. CoverGirl Exhibitionist, like I mentioned, I have bought more of these. I like them, except they do get messy. Some, you know, this kind of mascara often does. I do find that it dries out a little fast. NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. This just does not hold my brows at all. My brows are very limp and sad, and they droop, and this did nothing for them. A brow gel that I did like was this e.l.f. Medium Brow. It's got a special name, and it's got the tiniest little wand. I bent my little wand here. But this holds my brow hairs in place really nicely, and it's got a nice tint. It's a very nice product. I do have another one of them. Because my hair is black, I've been using like Clump Crusher, water resistant in my brows if I'm going to use a brow gel, because why not? I got black hair. I can do that. This is an Urban Decay pencil that I have had forever. It's bourbon. It dried out, so the little pencil thing just falls out now. I think the same thing happened with this, which I have not had forever. This I have not had long at all. The L'Oreal Silkissime, I think. I mean, when I think not that long, it's probably like a year and a half or 2 years, but most pencils last longer than that. And as I recall, it's, you know, purple eyeliner is so hard to get a good one, and this one is not. I would not buy it again. Oh, this is the oil that I was like replacing things with because this lasted so long, and oh gosh, this bottle is gross. And it's Viva Naturals Organic Jojoba Oil. Probably bought this off Amazon. I try not to buy things from Amazon of late, past year or two, so that's why I've been trying to buy other things, and ideally I like to be able to buy things in store instead of having to order them online when I can. And so jojoba oil is something that I have used quite a bit in the past, and I like it, and it's a nice like weight oil, so I was happy with that, but I wanted to get other things that were a little bit more accessible to me. I don't know if they still have it. I, long time ago, brought like a bottle, just like a plastic bottle with a little flip top lid of jojoba oil from Trader Joe's, and as I recall, it was very reasonably priced and you got a lot of it. So if you're looking for jojoba oil and you go to Trader Joe's, maybe check out to see if they have it, because it was like a Trader Joe's branded product. But this was so many years ago, who knows? Another Milani Prime and Protect. All things being equal, these are expensive for what you get. Using it as an SPF, it's like $9 for this. and you only get an ounce. So if you want to compare it to like a Paula's Choice SPF, and this is 2 ounces, you know, it's more expensive. But when you factor in that you only get 1 ounce of this, it goes fast. Another different, let's see. Oh, a couple of makeup things I finished. Oh, this is so exciting. Mascaras that are not worth mentioning. I don't care. Got nothing to say. One more, a couple more. Oh, here was another one that it fell out. The Sephora like waterproof gel liner. It also dried out and the middle fell out. Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour hydrator. I like this fine. You know, I don't really like things in jars in general as far as like moisturizers and stuff, and that it's not good for keeping any sort of active ingredients in there active. I don't think it really matters all that much for something like this because I don't think there's a ton of active ingredients in it anyway. But 72 hours, okay, whatever. To me, it acted like every other kind of like medium weight, light to medium weight moisturizer, similar to like the Cerave Pm. It's pretty, it comes in a really pretty package. You know, this is obviously like a little deluxe travel size, whatever. But I wouldn't buy it just because I don't have to like scoop stuff out with my fingers. It's just unpleasant. Ardell Stroker Brow Feathering Pen. My problem with this, it was waterproof. It is like a brush tip, not a felt tip, so it does like dispense well, but I found that this for me did not work over makeup. Like it would work beautifully on bare skin, but as soon as I tried to use it over makeup, it would just not it would get like clogged or something. It just would not transfer. So I was constantly like trying to rev it back up on my hand, you know, get the juices flowing and then try again. It just really a shame. This I actually finished. This is the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. This is a fine base and it is lighter than a lot of colored eye primers. So if you're looking for something that is you need something lighter than like MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, which is what I'm using right now. And it matches my skin tone before I put foundation on pretty well. And I go lighter on my face in order to match with my neck. So then my eye area does look pretty dark. And so I tend to take some sort of lighter powder to lighten it up. Otherwise, whatever. But anyway, so this is nice for having something that's lighter than Painterly. It's not the same kind of consistency, but I did find that for me, it worked well as a primer, helped keep stuff on and not creasing throughout the day. A primer that I finished, the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I did like this as something to use like on my drier areas. It smells nice. It smells like coconut water or whatever. And it's fine. But again, I don't feel like I feel like when I introduce a primer into the mix, I'm more likely to have problems than not. So I'll try to address my skin issues with the skincare before I do anything else and just put the SPF on and then the foundation on over that, because yeah, things just get weird when I add any more layers. MAC Pro Eye Makeup Remover. I actually have, oh, it's right here. I've got a big bottle of this, and I like it fine. I think they might have they discontinued this one? I'm not sure. Anyway, these little bottles are so cute. And I keep thinking I should like, I should put something in there, but I never do. Nars Light Reflecting Setting Powder Pressed. I think this is the second one of these that I have finished. I really do enjoy this formula, but it goes fast the way that I use it, which is with a sponge, but it sets makeup beautifully. I'm trying to use other things though, just because this does go so fast, and it's expensive. It's like 42 bucks or something, but it is very nice. Okay. almost to the end. How many? 21, 21 minutes, not too bad. Okay, Colourpop Cream Gel Eyeliner. These things, no, the last little bit just fell out. They dry out on me and crack and fall out and fly out underneath things. I have never had a Colourpop mechanical liner not break on me quickly, like within the first 6 months. They all do, and a lot of them will still be usable after that, and I've had like many different purchases within like years apart, and they all do this. I thought at first maybe because I bought them like when they first came out and they all did that, and I thought, okay, well, maybe they're just like working out the kinks, but no, they all do that. Everyone. And I haven't noticed other people mentioning this problem. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's something about my house, I don't know, but always. Okay, last thing, exciting thing. I finished a setting powder. Woohoo! This is the Stellar Cosmic Face Haze. Cosmic Face Haze. Stellar Finishing Powder. Unfortunately, Stellar is no longer available. I loved this powder. It set makeup just as nicely as the Nars, but was a lot cheaper, and I am kind of kicking myself for not buying a full size when it was on sale, clearance at Sephora, because I kind of knew in the back of my mind, I'm like, I think this means they're not going to be sold at Sephora anymore. Turns out they're not going to be sold anywhere anymore, so kind of annoyed that I did not pick up another one of these, but it is also kind of forcing me to go through my very large supply of setting powders, so maybe I can make a dent in all those other setting powders that I have and just get rid of the ones that don't work for me, because if it doesn't work, what's the point? Anyway, so that's it for my empties. It was a lot of stuff. I'm glad to have finally done this video. Let me know if you have any questions about the stuff I talked about. Hopefully I didn't talk too much, over 20 minutes, but it was a lot of things, and I feel like for me that's not so bad. If you finished anything recently, if you finished any makeup items recently, that's like the most exciting thing, is it not? Let me know. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you soon.